All right, y'all, I finally did it. I purchased a Nailboo dip powder starter kit so that I could review it for you guys from a consumer's perspective and let y'all know if it's a hit or miss. Honestly, for the past few years, this has been the #1 requested thing for me to try out, but I was skeptical because I've seen a lot of bad reviews out there and the prices. So let's open it up. So I did get some freebies with my order. I did get 2 free hand masks and I also got 2 free foot masks. Overall, I'm really impressed with the packaging. I love that everything is nice and secure. Even the dip powders come in their own individual boxes. Right here was the tool kit that comes with this starter kit. Inside is the claw clip, so you use these when you're trying to remove the dip powder. Next was the dusting brush, which is a really nice touch. They also include a cuticle pusher and then this nail file. The attention to detail is amazing. I love the cohesive branding. They really went all out for that. You can see it has the ingredients on it, a little about on it, has the name on it. So this is their build powder. Right here is just another cute little touch to it. You can see it says Welcome Dip Queen. And I love the packaging. Again, it's all so pretty and cohesive. It does have a seal on it, so brownie points there. This is their clear dip powder, which is included in their kits. Next up are the liquids. So it comes in this one box, and inside the box are more boxes. So they really go all in when it comes to the packaging, making sure it arrives safely. Here is the base, activator, and top coat. So let's open this up. This is their base. Honestly, the liquid bottle itself is a really nice quality. It is heavy duty. It opened very easily for me. The brush glides in and out easily, and I like the way the brush bristles are fanning out. It also includes a little instruction pamphlet. Everything seems pretty much by the book except for a few notes here. I notice after the activator, it states to wait 5 minutes for it to dry. Sometimes it's usually around 2 minutes, so keep note of that. And then it also says it again for your second layer of activator. And then again for the top coat, it wants you to wait 5 minutes after the first layer. Here are the colors that I picked out. This is Velvet Lust. I'm going to go into more detail about these colors and some of the issues that I had with them, so stay tuned for that. Also, here is No Fig Deal. This one is beautiful for fall. I love this color. I also grabbed Nail Flex and Chill. I'm obsessed with the names. This one was another one that I had an issue with, which we'll chat about more. And then last but not least, I grabbed Glam Queen as a glitter for my manicure, and it does include the build powder like I mentioned earlier. One of my issues with this kit was the price, so I want to dive deep and really go into a price comparison. So I purchased the 4-color starter kit, which was $95. I also used a 10% off code on top of that, and you saw everything it included, the liquids, the powders, and I also did get some freebies. So I sought out to find a comparable kit from another dip powder brand that I use and love, which is Revel Nail. So their 4-color starter kit is $55. So that does include those 4 colors, but it doesn't include all of the accessories. So the reason this is half the price is because Revel Nail offers a 1/2 ounce option, while Nailboo's dip powders are all 1 ounces. So if you're in the market for the accessories in that Nailboo kit, another comparable option with Revel Nails would be their essential kit. So their essential kit is $45, but it's still not quite apples to apples because it only includes 1 color. So I decided to break it down price by price, item by item. So Nailboo's liquids are $25 for the set, while Revel Nails liquids are $26. Nailboo's 1 ounce jars are $14, and Revel Nails 1 ounce jars are $14.99. So how is Revel keeping their costs so low in their kits? Right here, y'all. They offer 1/2 ounce size jars for $7.99. And honestly, you guys, that is all you need. You truly do not need a 1 ounce jar unless it's clear dip powder or a color you plan to use all the time. You really can get away with using just 1/2 ounce jars. So I am definitely guilty of being put off by this price, but when I looked at it piece by piece, because they are 1 ounce jars, plus I got the freebies, plus they have that 10% off code, it's actually not bad. But if budget is big to you and you really need to stick to a certain amount, I totally understand. Maybe check out 1/2 ounce jar starter kits instead. I do have peel base on my natural nails, so that shine that you see there, peel base allows me to pop off the dip powder within 1 to 3 days so that I don't have to soak in acetone and keep up with my filming schedule. I will link my prep video up above or down in the description box, so if you're looking for longevity, I'll link that video there. So I'll start out with No Fig Deal, and I have my base liquid. Honestly, I did not think I was going to be starting with No Fig Deal, but apparently it's actually the only solid color that I purchased. I've also got my napkin here to wipe my brush off on every single time when it touches my nail. I'm gonna keep it simple and just do a full coat coverage. I noticed right off the bat that the liquid consistency is actually really thin, which was a pleasant surprise for me. The brush fans out very nicely, and once I get a full coat coverage on the nail, then I dip into the powder. The powder is very fluffy, very finely milled. I just clean up with my toothpick, and I'm impressed with that coverage. So I'm gonna go on and do the same thing on my pinky nail. I know I'm gonna get asked about the odor of the liquid. I don't find it any better or any worse than any other brand that I've tried. So if odor bothers you, definitely check out odorless dip powder liquids. Once it's dry, I dust it off with my fluffy dusting brush. One of the main issues that I heard when I was watching reviews on Nailboo were about their liquids, that they would get contaminated easily, that the brush didn't fit properly in the bottle. So if you experience that, they have actually revamped their product. So as you can see here with my bottle, this might not look the same as the one that you have tried. They have really changed it up, and I am thoroughly impressed. Spoiler alert, I had zero issues with the liquids. Actually, since filming this, I've used them on 3 other manicures so that I could make sure they worked well with other products and it wasn't just a random fluke. And honestly, I had zero issues. They're a very thin consistency and a very slow dry time. So this is Nail Flex and Chill. This was where I started to have issues. I went through the same thing when I purchased from Peppy Gel, so this looks nothing like the website picture. I love and commend them for putting them on actual hands because it can vary based on skin tone, lighting, and all of these things, but this powder here has a ton of shimmer in it. The picture looks like it has zero shimmer. Mine looks like it's got a pink hue. There's just so many indiscrepancies with it. I wish the website had a description. Had I read a description and it said it had a shimmer to it, I would not have purchased this particular color. So once it's dry, I dust it off. Now I'm going to start with Glam Queen. I felt like Glam Queen was also kind of off. Maybe they did 3 dips and I only did 2. I'm really not sure. Also, Velvet Lust, that one I showed at the beginning, that also had a shimmer in it, which I had no clue it had a shimmer in it, which is why I started with that really dark fig color. It's the only one I got that didn't have a shimmer to it. So since I am purchasing this from a consumer's perspective, it can be frustrating, and I want to point that out and just be upfront and honest with y'all. Buyer beware, you might have a solid color that you think you're purchasing and it could have a shimmer, which might not be that big of a deal to you, but if you are wanting solid shades, maybe join a Facebook group or really do some digging on if it does have a shimmer or if it's solid. So y'all know, if you watch me, I love a stiff scrub brush. I don't care for the fluffy ones. They shed, they don't remove as much powder. It's a great addition to their kit, but maybe purchase some of these stiff scrub brushes on top of that as well. Overall though, you guys, I would 10 out of 10 recommend this kit, even with the price. If you've seen those ads, which I think we all know what I'm talking about with the celebrities, these liquids were not bad. I was actually super impressed with them. They're a thin consistency, a slow dry time. The powders are super fluffy. Yes, it is frustrating to not get what I thought I was purchasing in the colors, but overall, as far as like product quality goes, it's there. I love the packaging. You can tell they really spent a lot of money in making sure it's cohesive and pretty. I love all of that. The colors are very beautiful, super trendy. It's not a huge selection of colors, but I do like what they do have. So here's what we've got so far. I'm really digging this matte look. I think it's really pretty, perfect for fall, very neutral vibes. I'm gonna dust everything off and I'm gonna add that build powder, aka clear powder, on top. So I had a tiny heart attack with this, you guys. I saw it said build powder. I assumed it was clear, it'd be okay to put on top of the colors, and I just started going. You're gonna notice here, I get this weird white ring on my nail, and I had a moment of panic. You'll see right here, I thought, oh my gosh, what if this is like Kiara Sky's natural powder where it's only supposed to go under the color? And I had a moment of panic. I went to the website to double check, and yes, you can use this as clear. So it just looks like that. I don't know why, but it turned out okay. So if you see that when you're using this powder, it is okay as an encapsulating layer. I went ahead and redipped all of them again one more time because you can see it still looks wet. Here is the finished look when they are dry. I'm going to use my stiff scrub brush to remove all of that white clear powder, and then we're going to activate. So now with my step 2 activator, I'm going to apply a very generous layer of this product to all of the nails and wait 5 minutes before file, shape, and buffing. I was the biggest skeptic of this product. All of those celebrity ads, I've seen so many terrible reviews, the prices, but honestly, you guys, I am so impressed. If you had a bad experience with the liquids, I hope you'll give it a try again because they really have revamped them and I had 0 issues. You can look, this is before I even file, shape, or buff. It's a super clean, beautiful application. So here's the deal, you guys. I am not using this file. It's ginormous. I don't even know. I'm not even 100% sure on the grits, which I'm sure I could go look at, but it's super flimsy, awkward to hold. It's got some weird bends, some wrinkles in it. So I would suggest grabbing one of these Macart files. I get them in a pack on Amazon. They're my go-to and I really love them. All right, I'm all done filing and shaping. It was a breeze, not hard at all, very minimal work to do. I also used that buffing block, which I'll link down below. I would suggest grabbing a different set of files and buffing blocks because theirs is just really, it's not cutting it. It's a nice gesture, but I would definitely suggest grabbing a better product. Now we go in for that second coat of activator, another generous layer of this to all of the nails. Wait 5 minutes before top coat. These colors look phenomenal matte. I will absolutely be coming back to these to do matte. All right, 5 minutes have passed. I'm gonna dry them off with a dry napkin just to make sure I don't have any leftover activator residue. Now it's time for top coat. So the first layer is going to be 3 quick strokes and then I wipe my brush off on a napkin. Y'all, spoiler alert again, this top coat was phenomenal. It's like a gel top coat. I could not get over the shine. I wait 5 minutes after this first layer before going in for that second layer, but it was amazing. Again, I have used this product 3 more times with other dip powders just to make sure I could give a fair review, and it is incredible. That's 1 coat, you guys. So 5 minutes have passed. I'm going to go in for that second layer. The second layer is more precise, more detailed, getting all the way over to those sidewalls, capping off my free edge, and just making sure I do not get this product on my skin. So when I shared on my Instagram that I was going to review this product, my DMs were flooded with everybody super curious, but also a lot of y'all that had bad experiences. And it makes me wonder if maybe you guys had those first liquids, so the other bottle style, the other formula, because I truly did not, and I was a skeptic. I've waited years to buy this product because I wanted nothing to do with it. If I'm being honest, I was scared of the prices, I was scared of the reviews, but I am pleasantly surprised, and I have no reason to say that. I bought this kit on my own as a skeptic, but if you tried these older liquids, I would not be surprised if you tried them again and you enjoyed them because look at that shine. I was blown away. The top coat is phenomenal. All right, y'all, you made it to the end and my top coat is dry. I have cuticle oil on and I am sure you guys are probably just as surprised as me that I thoroughly enjoyed this kit. The liquids were amazing, thin consistency, slow dry time, super high shine, and the powders were a great quality. I was surprised when I broke it down price by price, piece by piece. It's not a bad price, you guys. It's just that they offer 1 ounce jars. So if you are on a budget and you need something more affordable, check out starter kits with 1/2 ounce jars. But I do still have to be petty. I don't love the shimmer. I don't love that my solids have shimmer. I want flat colors. So definitely something to be on the lookout for if you're purchasing solid colors. Now I see why so many celebrities like Miss Paris Hilton love using this kit. I mean, I had to, you guys. We know Miss Paris Hilton is not using this dip powder kit at home, let's be honest. But as a skeptic, I am now a believer. I have 0 reason to share high praise on this product, but definitely give it a try if you're in the market or you've just been kind of curious about it. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with me. I hope you have an amazing day and I'll see y'all in the next video.